So I already decided I'm gonna make a consistent schedule of just jumping on to making these videos. I realize when I'm at my lowest or happiest is when I make them, but whenever I'm in that gray in between, I'm just like in limbo. Like I have no sense of direction where I'm going, and I'm just in my head, and I don't want to do anything. And I mean, it's just a season in my life I just went through where it was literally limbo. And limbo, as in the best word I can describe it is a blank canvas, an empty canvas. So when you think of a canvas, you think of this portrait, right? Think of yourself as a painting, but it's empty. You have no color, you have no stripes. Throughout your life, the moment you were born, you've had nothing but color, stripes, people in your life that defined that empty canvas, that defined who you were, which made up who you are. You know, you became this painting. Now the canvas is empty. Why is it empty? Well, you're gonna notice in your life you're gonna go through an external struggle which reflects on the internal, and that's gonna be you're gonna have to walk alone. If you want to reach to where you're going, if you're gonna want to reach to where God had intended for you, you're gonna need to walk alone. And why is that? You're gonna need to start as a blank canvas, meaning it's gonna be a very, very lonely path. But I kid you not, it's gonna be the most comfortable, numbingly painful feeling yet the best feeling you ever feel. Because you're gonna truly know who you are. You're gonna truly see yourself for who you are. For what others see you, you're gonna see you. You see, I believe that people come into our lives, things come into our life, materialistic things come into our life to distract us and define us for that moment so we could see who we truly are eventually, because life is like this marathon. You're running and you boom, boom, boom. Like you think you're not who you think you are. So once you become that blank canvas, your ego, the person who you thought you were, that will be humiliated very quickly. And through humility, you're gonna find humanity. Meaning, once you're alone and you're still wearing the same stripes on that canvas, and you still think who you are, you still think you're that person running the race, you're gonna get humiliated. I've been humiliated by my own ego, or just who I thought I was. Because every day we show up and show out as this person who we think we are, and then there's a person who we really are. So you have to become a blank canvas if you want to be any form of successful, or just to know who you are. If you want to define that as success, or just what it really means to be in your power, you're gonna have to be alone. And it's gonna come inevitably, because you're gonna realize, like, God, the universe will show you who's meant to be in your life. And it's gonna be very, very, very few people. Very few people. You're gonna truly become a blank canvas. The people who you thought you were meant to be in your life will leave. People are here for seasons and reasons, and everyone's meant to teach us something about ourselves. So entering that phase of being a blank canvas is not too bad once you realize you have to drop the unnecessary luggage. That's my cat. I apologize for that. So what was I saying? Yeah, you have to become a blank canvas and define who you are. Meaning, the music you listen to, the things you have on your walls when you come home, the clothes that you wear even, it's all gonna define you now, because you are this empty canvas. You are the sponge. It's always defined you. Don't get me wrong. The people you've been with, they defined you. You became them, and they became you. Your habits, your hobbies, that became you. That's why people are leaving right now, because you're becoming a phoenix. You're leaving. I didn't sign up for this my whole life. I signed up for this for a season. I didn't sign up for this my whole life. That's why people are leaving you, and that's why actually you're transcending personally. And yeah, you're gonna have to transcend alone. You're gonna have to transcend alone, and there's gonna be some people that come in and they're gonna show you a sense of direction. However, you go through it alone. And once you figure out who you're meant to be, help others. Help others along the way. Jeez, I look so tired. Yeah, you're gonna need to help others along the way, because that's what you were meant to do. That's purpose, that's meaning, that is reason. My bad. I didn't come into this video with a sense of direction. I didn't come into the video with like, I'm gonna say this. I just kind of knew what I wanted to get off my chest. Let those people go. This cat's going wild. Yeah, let anyone go who's not serving you. Because that's just gonna be the only reason holding you back. You can't expect to succeed, to go further, if you're doing the same things you were doing when you weren't successful. You have to drop the hobby, the bad habits. You need to drop them. It's a necessity. And if you're only like early 20s like me, and you're still wondering, where am I going in my life? I have no friends. You're like not, you know what I mean? You have no exact drive. You're perfect, because you're looking for that purpose, and it will find you as long as you keep searching. Now, what I'm going to tell you right now is that purpose lies within you. That purpose is within you. You're the one who defines this reality. So going back to saying what I was saying, I bought this little word, like this little piece of art that says inspire. I have it right next to my TV, so every time I come home and I'm watching TV, I have inspire right next to it. So it's always there, and I'm always seeing it. It's inspire. What does that mean? Like, well, inspire. It's who it's what I'm defining my house, me. It's what I'm presenting myself as, someone to inspire. So as long as, let's say I'm having something that represents death on my wall, something that I'm listening to that represents death. As long as I keep doing that, it's gonna keep defining who I am. But the choice is yours, really. Like, it's a hard truth, but it's real. And I'm not saying I just cut out all the music, you know what I mean? I moderate it, but even at that, it's still part of you. So what you choose to become, it's literally, your outside world is a reflection of your internal world. So define what you want your canvas to be like, because ultimately you're gonna realize who you are, and that canvas, it's you. You spend time with you, and you find out who you really are. I'm not who I thought I was, and that's cool. I'm glad, because who I thought I was someone so alone, someone just a lone wolf, and that's, I really am to a degree. However, not to the perspective I thought. It was to the perspective of what I didn't know about myself, which was so great. So spend time with yourself. That's the meaning of this. But other than that, that's all I have for y'all. I love y'all. Take care.